Hello again, Venomaniacs, and welcome to the 23rd episode of Video Venom, Immolation. We would have been inside the IMP classroom, except the old butter troll kicked us out. Not a teacher, mind you, but a certain DI who's very dear to my heart. Love you too, Daff. Alright, let's see, what are we going on first? Well, it's more like a cult, we only have 5 people here, but let's hear it for our live studio audience! Alright, now will you people assist me? You people assist me in wishing Emmy L a wonderful 18th birthday. Happy birthday, Emmy!
Happy
Announcement
birthday.
queen. You know, it's not like you got that job only because through nepotism and because a certain John Mon just handed it to you out of pity. Okay, you ain't the voice of ACX, but hey, that's fine. Happy birthday. Alright, in case you didn't know, yesterday was the AP exam for 12th grade Centennial English, okay? That thing was ridiculous. Not only does the day before, Doc Ock doesn't even tell us about the actual exam. He sends in some weird feminist to talk about it, okay? Today, the day after the test, right? He's not even here. He has us write some poorly written fan fiction about The Awakening and Alice in Wonderland and Frankenstein. Okay, I wrote it like the caterpillar was there, and then they all got high and had intercourse, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And it was a poem. It was great. So the test itself was pretty dumb. Okay, all you had to do was read the road and then just apply it to everything. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just a waste. Okay, if I'm spending $86, you know how many Transformers I can buy with that? A lot of pre-orders from Chikara. Okay, let's see, what else? Right now I'm currently working in the IMP class for my Centennial project. It involves Transformers. Why is she running around? She's not even using the feathing room. Why don't you go kill yourself?
She'll see this tonight.
She's doing this just to piss me off, but hey, I don't care. I'm NOZ488 to the 2. Don't wow me. Stop that. Okay? And, we got Mr. Heroic and everybody. Stop it or I will kick you out. Okay, so I'm working on my IMP project with Transformers like a Prime, like a boss, but it's like a Prime, and it's pretty promising. Iron Man 2 officially comes out today. It's alright, but don't spend an exorbitant amount of money on it. Okay, all it does is set up the Avengers, which is okay, and things explode for no reason. But hey, if you want to see Robert Downey Jr. in a shirtless Mickey Rourke playing electrified jump rope, good for you. Yeah, and who is it? Rhodey Rhodes? What's his name? No. What's the actor's name?
Woods.
Oh, John Cheadle.
Yeah, John M.F. and Cheadle. Transformers: The War for Cybertron comes out on June 22nd. Buy it. It's like Gears of War, except you can turn into a car. Do it. Okay?
Fine.
Speaking about turning into cars, TNA, Pro Wrestling, Impact, has moved back to Thursday. Okay? There was no Monday Night War 2. There wasn't, okay? It was a Monday Night Massacre. You guys, your highest rating was maybe a 0.5, okay? Good for you, Sally. Now go back to Thursdays, okay? And, of course, Monday Night Massacre, I get that from my boy J-Dub. Subscribe to him. Right now, the best thing on TNA is Orlando Jordan, who dresses up like an anime villain and has a gimmick of a combination of Lady Gaga and Goldust, except he's actually gay. Last week they had this thing with him and the Freak, Rob Terry. I don't know why they call him a Freak, I guess because he does the roids, because this man is huge, he's stacked, he's built. So he comes out, and then Orlando Jordan, who, if JBL could see him, would be shaking his head, over his belly, low blows him, and then leaves his hand there and then fields up his groin. Okay? That is probably the best thing TNA has going for him, because everyone's talking about it because it's just weird and kind of offensive. Okay? Here's another thing that TNA is really not pulling the trigger on. Their 4 Horsemen stable, beer, money! Nigel McGuinness, Desmond Wolfe, and who's the 4th guy? Anderson. Ken Anderson, being like the 4 Horsemen for AJ Styles. That's ridiculous, okay? What they should do, considering that Eric Bischoff is Tea Party follower or whatever, they should make the Tea Party. They can have Anderson as the voice. They can have Dr. Stevie as the guy who got conned out of, private practice due to socialized medicine. And then they can have beer money with Robert Roode being conned out of money from the stock market privatization and things like that. And then they can have James Storm be a racist. Then they can have Jay Lethal be just the token black guy. That's fine. So yeah, I probably just lost 95% of my audience talking about pro wrestling, but hey, that's fine. Speaking of losing a lot of people, the oil spill right now that's occurring in the Gulf of Mexico, that's going to kill us all.
They put a dome over it.
They put a
They're
cork in it.
working on it right now, but
Yeah.
it's taking a couple hours to lower it because if there's a spark from metal against metal,
Those wetlands aren't so wet anymore.
Well, yeah. Okay, as soon as any of that oil flows over to the mainland, right now it already smells like oil down in Daytona, okay? Not only are those pearly white sands going to be just done,
rhyme.
okay? The wetlands and stuff, okay? That's going to kill so many more animals and have so many effects, okay? The Exxon Valdez was a big deal, but it wasn't...
Isn't it bigger than that?
Yeah, right now the thing in the Gulf is larger than that. But
Like
at least the
size of
Exxon Valdez, it was in Alaska where there's rocks and Sarah Palin, no one cares, okay? In this case, you know, it's going to have a ton of effects, you know, oil prices are going to
It's
go
gonna
up.
obliterate the coast.
It's going to obliterate the coast, which is cool because I'm going down to Orlando in approximately 2 months for a TNA Impact taping. So hopefully that place, you know, you can just light a match and then boom! Then I'll finally have fired Russo, if you catch my drift. Once again, lost 95% of my audience. How much time we have?
We are, I can't see. 6:21.
Goddamn. Pardon my language.
Oh, it's like the gateway to hell. It's that place they found natural gas in like this giant opening in
Oh,
the
yeah,
hell, and they lit it on
it
fire, and it's been
exploded.
burning ever since.
Anything else you guys want to talk about, comment on?
I'm a Marvel.
How I'm a DC. Or how the man is keeping you down, huh? I mean, we only got, what, 2 weeks left to school?
Any more
I want to do
APs?
my mural.
You know, we only got a couple more
Did you
APs
approve?
going on.
Economics?
Oh, my birthday is next week. Meaning everyone has to give me something. It doesn't matter what it is. Just pay me tribute. It
Here you go.
Here you go.
No, something practical that I can use.
You can use a stick.
Yes, ram it right in
The
your eye.
ice thing.
The eye stick. Sorry, guys, insider jokes. Anyway, I don't know why we're outdoors, okay? I should be kept out of direct sunlight. But for all reasons, also we should probably burn every book ever. Burn books.
Fahrenheit
No.
451.
American ignorance. Yep.
No.
That's like
Anyway,
a
all you
comic.
Tea Party fanatics, go check Lemon Party, okay? If politics have you sour, okay? So that's it for the 23rd episode of Video Venom Immolation. Latest skaters.